As the first, during the first time it started raining here in SLO this year, I walked outside my dorm and I heard someone yell, "El Nino is here!" And I was thinking about it and hoping that he was right, that El Nino was here and it would hopefully help California with a little bit of its drought problems. Unfortunately, this El Nino storm has caused different effects in Latin America and other places. Since there's more rain in Latin America and they have a very warm climate, the mosquito population has increased, and there's an outbreak of the Zika virus. As this outbreak spreads through Latin America, scientists are looking at how El Nino could have caused this problem and how it is affecting lives and spreading throughout other countries in the world. The Zika virus was first identified in 1947, but it didn't have a major outbreak until it started late last year in Brazil, and the disease started transmitting through mosquito bites. The symptoms of the virus are almost similar to a flu or a cold, so they're not very extreme symptoms. Although the Zika virus has existed for a long time, since there is now more mosquitoes due to the El Nino storm, the outbreak has been huge this time around. The El Nino has created a lot of flooding in places like Brazil and Paraguay, which creates pools of clean water, which is ideal for mosquito breeding. Although the illness itself isn't so bad, it can create a lot of problems in pregnant women, and it is believed that this virus is creating an increase in microcephaly, which causes birth defects and prohibits brain development in children. And research shows that as the Zika virus has increased, microcephaly cases have increased from about 147 to about 4,000 cases recently. And some countries are taking extreme precautions like warning women to try to avoid being pregnant for about 2 years. Another effect of this virus is that it is spreading very far, very rapidly. The World Health Organization is actually meeting today to discuss what they think they should do about the problem and whether or not it should be issued as a public health emergency. And they're saying that the virus is spreading explosively, as it is now in about 25 countries and will most likely spread throughout the US if it continues to grow as it is. They are discussing how they can combat the virus and hopefully avoid the birth defects that it has caused. Because of these birth defects and the growing spread, it has become a very serious issue very quickly. There is definitely a noticeable correlation between El Nino and the increase in the mosquito population, which is causing the Zika virus. And this is leading to serious problems like birth defects and a rapid spread. As an environmental engineering student myself, I think it's very important that we focus on environmental issues like this and try to find ways to protect public health as much as possible. Looking back on it, I think the boy was right when he yelled and exclaimed that El Nino was here. But unfortunately, even though it might be helping us here in California in a lot of aspects with our drought, it can be hurting in other parts of the world.